a lot of business owners just have, they really fear to turn on the camera and talk to the camera. It's just such a huge burden that they have to overcome. And I think breaking the ice with your first video is a very important first step. So sometimes it's like you said, like uh, you're doing a disservice to the people who want to learn from you if you're not creating content. And you are the expert in your field. And if you create content about your expertise and people are learning from it, you're kind of like even like 10 steps ahead of them. And you can teach them like how to get to the point where they are with the content, then you're good to go. But a lot of people just have so much fear in putting out, maybe embarrass themselves for the first couple of videos. It's a weird experience to hear yourself, like when you edit yourself. Is this how I sound?
Yeah.
Those kind of things. A lot of things, keep them from creating content. And the first step is actually, sit down and talk about, hey, I'm Pat. I'm a YouTube boutique YouTube agency owner, and I like to share my knowledge on this channel. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe to my channel. That's it. Super easy, right? This is your first video, and once you have that, you can then just gather questions from your clients. Your clients ask so many questions on sales calls about your product. Write down like 20 questions that they ask over and over again. And this is like your list of your first 20 videos. So highly searchable, by the way. So if they're
Yeah.
asking those questions on Google as well, uh, they will likely find your video here.
And I like that. It's like there are two two areas that as you were talking, I thought, right. The first one is like this mindset of like, I'm gonna my voice is ridiculous. I look like a bozo. Right. Like, I remember like Steve Jobs used to say that I look like a bozo, or like you look like a bozo. I think the very first fear is because we are usually quite judgmental when we watch someone else's video. Like, this video is not good. Like, terrible. Like, this guy is a
Right,
bozo, right? Look at the voice
right.
of that person, right? And then when they have to do it, it's like, I'm afraid that I'm gonna be the bozo that I was judging, right? They don't say that. This is a limiting belief that they have, right? You and I, we were discussing before the recording about limiting beliefs of like getting started, right? And love that you touched that, right? So one thing that I've learned and that I recently started to do is like, there is an exercise for you to do it, like get into the habit of taking your phone and then for like 10 minutes you do like you record yourself talking to yourself. That's it. Like, you don't have to share it, but you need to be comfortable with that, right?
Yeah,
And then it's kind of journaling with your phone, right? And I used to do a lot of journaling. It helps me to think clearly, right? Now I'm doing that.
that's a
I'm
great
doing that
strategy.
I'm doing that because I can talk about all the problems that I have to face for the rest of the day, and then I can transcribe that, throw into my my agents, and then like content comes right out of that, right? So I'm like, content ideas, literally, it's content ideas, like every little thing that I do, right? But then like it forces you to pass through this uncomfortable feeling of seeing you. Even when I see myself flicked, I hate it. Like, I know where, like, when I look into the mirror, I know where the side of my hair, right? I'm used to it. But then when I realize that people see me the opposite, I'm like, what? I look like a bozo when my
You don't
image
like
is
it.
flipped. I don't like it, right? But this is, I still don't like it, but I got used to it. I got used to watching my of of my voice as well, right? But this is it. People don't from my experience, like they don't like this to feel uncomfortable at all.